Welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie.the.cosmic.sailor, and today we are getting messages from the divine. So we have 3 groups to choose from. You can choose based off of the card or the crystal. I'll show you both up close. So pile number 1 is this stack of cards with the owl and the hop and the wisdom card. Pile number 2 is this stack of cards with the bee and pomegranate and productivity. And pile number 3 is this stack of cards with the deer and oat and healing and the raw clear quartz. So feel free to pause the video and meditate on the piles. I will have the timestamps linked in the description box below. That way you can click straight to your reading, and I will see you in your groups. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 1 with the clear quartz crystal tower and the owl and hop with wisdom, this is your reading. So we have number 22 here. So you guys could be seeing 222. You guys could also be seeing a lot of owls. I'm going to start by reading this card out of the book. And as I said that, I just saw 22 on the clock timer again. So you guys could be seeing repeating 2s as a sign or synchronicity from the divine. I feel like you guys are very connected to spirit. I want to go ahead and read this card out of the book to start your reading. So it's number 22. Let me just get to it. So this card says wisdom, and I'll hold it up that way you can see it a little bit better. Owls are closely associated with Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom. Known for their nocturnal vision, owls represent knowledge and erudition with a hint of mystery. The hop is an impressive plant able to climb up to 20 feet in a single growing season. Combined, the pair indicates spiritual and intellectual fulfillment. Interesting. This also says, if I've reached a state of fulfillment, am I willing to humble myself and try something new? Interesting. I'm also seeing this hermit energy around you guys. You guys may be called to do more introspection or focus more on the internal. Sorry about that. As I was saying that, my mom started to call me, which is really interesting. If I've reached a state of fulfillment, am I willing to humble myself and try something new? You guys may be learning a lot about yourself is something that I'm also feeling. Learning a lot about your internal world, your internal reality, how you see things. Let's go ahead and look at your other cards. Messages from the divine. We have athlete, light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit, shadow attributes, misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Interesting. And this athlete card is reminding me of strength, but again, I'm feeling with the strength card, it's about internal strength. So you guys could be really focused on your internal world or your internal reality, or the divine is really encouraging you to focus on your internal strength. I feel like the divine could also be encouraging you to become more introspective with the owl, wisdom, and then the athlete. Let's see what else we have. We have the vulture spirit, nothing is wasted, number 63. Interesting. With the vulture spirit coming out, I feel like the divine, you may have gone through some sort of tower moment or some sort of change or shift is something that I'm feeling. This change or shift was for your benefit, and the divine is really asking you to go within and look at the positives of some situation or look at the benefits of something. Because with the vulture here, a lot of times people can see the vulture as like a negative energy or bad or things that we don't want. But with it saying nothing is wasted, it's like everything has value, everything has potential. There's value inherent in everything, even the seemingly bad things or the things that we don't want to experience. So the divine is really asking you to find your strength from within. Especially if you maybe have experienced a tower moment or are going through some sort of change or transition or something that may feel difficult. It's interesting with the athlete here as well. Your spirit guides are showing me somebody working out. So you guys may be working out or focused more on your health, but also they're showing me whenever you build new muscle, and that pain, that soreness that you feel whenever you're strength training or lifting weight is your muscle. It's like your muscle tearing to rebuild, which is interesting. So it's like the pain that we feel when we work out, it's almost like it's a good sort of pain because we know we're getting stronger. We know we're building muscle, which is interesting. So the divine, you may be going through some sort of obstacle or difficulty because the divine is asking you to gain muscle, to gain strength. Inner strength is, again, another focus that keeps coming through. And with the number 63 here, this reduces to the number 9, which the number 9 can talk about endings or the closing of a chapter or letting go of something, which is really interesting. So you guys may be shifting some sort of belief about yourself is something that I'm also seeing. I feel like maybe repeating the affirmation, I am strong, may be very helpful for you guys. Let's see what else we have. We have independence with the number 11 and the moon in Aquarius. Interesting. So you guys may be actually, the divine may be encouraging you to become more independent. I just saw 543 on the clock timer. I feel like you guys could be receiving a lot of signs that, yes, this is the right path. Yes, this is the right way. I feel like you guys could be breaking some sort of codependent habit is something that I'm also seeing, or feeling like you need to find your value within other people or find your value within work. It's like your value is inherent, and I feel like the divine is trying to get you to see that you are valuable, you are good enough because you are. And so this may come with, it's like, again, it's like you may, with the independence card, it's like be breaking away from somebody or not relying so heavily on somebody. And that may come with a little bit of pain of like, oh, well, I want to be around this person all the time, and now this person is doing something, or it's like I can't be around this person, or I can't be putting my value or my worth in this person or this work anymore. And it's because the divine is wanting you to gain this strength, to recognize your power, to recognize the divinity within you, that you are an amazing, beautiful, valuable soul in and of yourself, that you don't need anything or any situation to bring value to you. A lot of like deep spiritual insights I feel like the divine is trying to open your eyes to with the owl here, and wisdom. And even with wisdom, it's like wisdom comes through experiencing certain things. You know, we have knowledge and wisdom, and knowledge you can just absorb knowledge, learn a lot of things, but if you don't experience them, if you don't go through them, you can't gain the wisdom. So there may be something that you're going through that you're learning a very important lesson in, is something that I'm also seeing here. Let's see what else we have. We have number 13, connect with the earth. And 13 is the death card in tarot. So again, change, transformation. Your spirit guides are saying becoming a better you is something that I'm seeing. And the divine may be encouraging you to really ground your energy right now. Connect with the earth. Focus on the physical world, the physical reality. Putting your feet on grass, or if you're in the winter season, if you're watching this whenever I'm filming it and you're in the northern hemisphere in the winter season, going outside may not be as accessible. You can do other things to ground yourself. You can exercise. You can focus on your feet, connect to your root chakra, connect with the color red. I feel like grounding is something that's very, that the divine is highlighting for you guys at this moment in time. Yeah, and your spirit guides are also saying grounding your spiritual insights into reality, grounding the things that you're realizing into the physical reality. I feel this really strong emphasis on the physical with this pile, because athlete is a very like physical energy as well. I'm going to take a sip of my tea really quickly. Yeah. Also, I do want to say with the moon energy here, the moon can talk about your emotions. It can also talk about your internal world, who you are whenever you're by yourself. You may be coming to certain realizations whenever you're alone. And I feel almost this energy of like a test of faith when you're around other people, because we have the Aquarius energy here. It's like they're showing me this energy, especially with this like codependent or relying on other people to recognize or realize your value. You may, whenever you're alone, feel this sense of like, oh, I am valuable, I am worthy, I am good enough. And then it's like almost this like test of faith whenever you're around people. Do you really value yourself? Which is really interesting. Nothing is wasted. If you guys are experiencing like a difficult connection, I feel like this could be almost like a test of if you really value yourself. Again, the strength energy is coming through. Having compassion and empathy for yourself is something that's highlighted here. Caring about yourself and the situations that you put yourself in. Yeah, because with the 22 here, too, can also talk about relationships, connecting with other people, interpersonal relationships, one-on-one relationships, which is really interesting. And even with the light attribute, it says dedication to transcending physical limits, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So I feel like the divine is really trying to open your eyes to how strong you are, is something that's here as well, how strong your spirit is. And with personal willpower, this deals with your choices, the choices that you make, the choices that you choose to make in life, which is really interesting. Messages from the divine for pile number 1. Even with the 11 reduces to the number 2. Really interesting. 1 and 1. You could have a really like strong focus on your one-on-one relationships right now. I feel like you could be experiencing some mirroring in your relationships as well, is something that I'm seeing. You could also be seeing a lot of owls as messages from the divine. And your spirit guides are showing me the scene from The Lion King, when whenever he sees his father in the stars and he says, "Remember who you are." And it's interesting because during that scene, it's like Mufasa had been running from himself. He was a king and he was living in the middle of nowhere. You know, yeah, he was having fun, but at the same time, he wasn't recognizing his strength. He wasn't recognizing the power that he held within. And that's why Mufasa came to him and said, "Remember who you are," because the divine really wants you to recognize how powerful you are, that you are part of the divine. Your spirit guides are showing me that scene in Tangled, whenever she's looking in the mirror and she puts the crown on her head and she almost has this like look like, wow. I feel like your spirit guides and the divine want you to realize and recognize your strength, how strong you are, how powerful you are, how amazing you are. You are good enough. You are valuable. You are important. And they're saying you is kind, you is smart, you is important, which I think is a quote from The Help. I want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. I feel like the divine could also be encouraging you with the athlete here to really get, if you don't have like an exercise routine, to maybe start cultivating one. This could be yoga, this could be going to the gym, this could be running. Even with Connect with Earth here, this could be running outside, connecting with nature while you're, this could also be like walking outside, running outside, seeing somebody roller skating, maybe bringing your passion into exercise if you're a really spiritual person. Yoga is a really good form of exercise, Tai Chi. Yeah, I'm seeing that here. Let's see what else we have. We're going to look at your tarot cards. Can we please get messages from the divine? I'm also seeing the color green here, a lot green. I see like the greens and the green of the leafy greens over here. So maybe connecting with the color green, wearing green, connecting with your heart chakra, or listening to heart chakra music. I'm also seeing leafy greens, maybe eating more leafy greens is something that's here as well. Let's see. What message does the divine have for pile number 1? What message does the divine have? One more card, please. Thank you. Okay. So this is a fairly new deck for me, so I might have to look up what some cards are because this deck doesn't have the traditional meanings. Okay, so we have 7 here. The 7, the fairy wind, which is the chariot. So we have the chariot. We have the 5 of spells. This is the 5 of wands. Interesting. With the 5 of wands coming through, I'm feeling this energy of comparison. The divine really wants you to stop comparing yourself to others. Comparing yourself to other people's progress, comparing yourself to other people's relationships is something I'm also seeing here. Comparing your home to other people's homes. Comparing your life to other people's lives. Everybody is on a different journey. Everybody's learning different lessons at different times. And even with this like magic energy here, I feel like you guys could be trying to manifest something, and maybe the manifestation isn't coming in the exact way that somebody else's manifestation has come in. Your spirit guides are saying everybody's journey is different. Really interesting. There could also be a talent or a skill that you're trying to grow or perfect. And I feel like your spirit guides of the divine is saying that your progress may look different than somebody else's progress. And then we have the 8 of boons. This is the 8 of pentacles. Interesting. The 8 of pentacles talks about putting in work, putting your nose to the grindstone, showing up for yourself. So if there is something physical that you're trying to manifest, I feel like strongly with the athlete here, if you're trying to like exercise or gain certain muscle or eat healthier or just take better care of your physical body, you have to put in the work. You have to build a routine. This could also have to do with relationship is something that I'm also seeing, putting in the work in your relationship. Spending time with your person, showing them love, allowing to receive the love that they show you. The 8 of boons. And even with the like yarn here as well, if there's a craft or a project that you're working on right now, your spirit guides, the divine, is urging you to put in the work, set time aside to build or create whatever it is that you're trying to create. This could be something fun, like a project. I'm seeing like arts and crafts type energy here. And then we have the forge. So this is number 14. So I believe this is temperance. I'm going to look it up really quickly because I'm not exactly sure. Number 14, I believe, is Temperance, but let's see. Yes, it is Temperance. The Forge. Even, it's interesting too, in the Temperance card, this also gives me Eight of Pentacles type vibes, where it's like putting your nose to the grindstone, putting in the work, putting in the time, putting in the energy, setting time aside, making a practical plan for the things that you want to achieve. Yeah, I feel like this strongly has to do with manifestation. It's really interesting. Your spirit guides are showing me like there's a lot of techniques out there to manifest. You know, there's writing it down, dreaming about it, imagining it, thinking about it all the time. But I feel like for you, when it comes to manifestation, this is really about actually going out there, setting aside the time, putting in the effort to make it whatever it is that you want. So if you need money, putting more hours in at work, or if you need to learn a skill, looking up YouTube videos, or looking up, doing like research, doing work, like actually putting in the time and the effort to build or manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And then we have the Three of Challenges. This is the Three of Swords. Interesting. The Three of Swords can talk about heartbreak. For me, I feel like that with this reading, the Three of Swords is talking about letting something go. Letting something go that may be a little bit more difficult or challenging to let go. It's interesting. It's like your spirit guides are saying the work may not feel easy, or it may not feel like, I feel like it's something that's out of your routine that you're trying to work on. It's like you don't have a consistent routine set up around whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And that may be why it feels a little bit uncomfortable. So it's like almost stepping into an uncomfortability to create a comfortable life, which is really interesting. It's like showing up to work, putting in the effort. If you fall, get back up. If you fail, try again. And this is what's allowing you to develop this like inner strength as well. This like continual, like, I know I may not feel comfortable. Again, they're showing me the image of like exercising. For example, it's like, I know these weights are heavy. I know that I have to go out there and run, and that may not feel as comfortable for me, but consistently showing up for yourself allows you to build that inner strength. It also allows you to build a sense of self-confidence and self-esteem as well, because you're growing a certain talent or skill. Your spirit guides are saying the skill of believing in yourself, which is interesting. Let me see what else I'm seeing. We have the Chariot here, and the Chariot talks about forward movement, forward momentum, caring for yourself, showing up for yourself. It also talks about victory. So I feel almost this energy of like, if you are trying to manifest something, every time that you put effort or energy into that manifestation, celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small wins. Because it almost gives you this feeling of like satisfaction, or this feeling of like, yes, I am doing what I'm meant to be doing. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the effort to get whatever it is that I want. And those little bitty celebrations, even if it's just making a list, and whenever you do something on your to-do list, checking it off and feeling that sense of like validating yourself, validating your experience, celebrating that you showed up in that way. It almost allows you, it's almost like a little like dopamine hit where you're like, oh, like I actually did that for myself. I can show up again, and I can create this feeling again, this like celebratory feeling. Let me see what else I'm seeing. I'm going to take a sip of my tea really quickly. Again, your spirit guides are showing me this like internal journey. This may be something that you have to do or go through by yourself. So there is a strong emphasis on really cultivating this alone, which is really interesting. And I feel like it allows you to become stronger as well, because it's like you know that you've got your back. Let's see what else I'm seeing. This could have to do with work or a career that you wish to manifest by continually practicing at that career or putting in the energy or learning a new skill is something the divine is encouraging you to do. The divine is almost coming through as like your mentor. Like, almost like a motivational coach or like an inspirational coach. Like, you've got this, keep going, don't give up. And they're saying never back down, never surrender, never back down, never surrender. So it's like whatever it is that you want to manifest or whatever it is that you're trying to create, this could be a relationship, this could be a career, this could even just be like a little craft project that you've been trying to work at. The divine is saying never back up, never give up, never surrender, don't back down, keep going, you've got this. Yeah. So you may be a beginner, and you may be in like the beginner phase of something. But the divine really is emphasizing don't let your setbacks create your future, which is really interesting. It's like it's like fall down 9, stand back up 10. Don't let a fall keep you down is something I'm seeing that the divine could be encouraging of you. Even if it requires you to go within, even if it requires you to take some time to introspect, to spend in nature, to ground, don't let your small setbacks determine your future. Very like motivational speaker type energy from the divine for you guys. Nothing is wasted. Even a challenge, the divine wants you to view as an opportunity for growth. Yeah. I'm seeing if you guys are in a relationship, there could be a deepening in your bond as well. If this has to do with career, you guys are experiencing growth in your career or taking steps toward growth. And I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Comment down below, let me know if this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye! Hello! If you chose pile number 2 with the Selenite and the Bee card, this is your reading. We are getting messages from the divine. So we have the number 26 here, which reduces to the number 8. So this is feeling very 8 of Pentacles energy, hard work, dedication. And then with the pomegranates here, it talks about fertility. Also Empress energy as well. It's interesting, your spirit guides are saying being in your boss girl energy. But also I feel this energy with fertility, you could be a wellspring of ideas. There could be a lot of things that you think about creating or bringing into reality or things you want to manifest. I want to read this card out of the book and then we'll look at your other cards. So number 26. Okay. So this says, the bee and pomegranate calls us to create with purpose. Bees are known for their hard work and industriousness. The phrase busy as a bee derives from Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, written in the 14th century. Pomegranates are tough-skinned and difficult to open, but once their exterior is pierced, hundreds of seeds burst forth, signifying fertility and abundance. You are at your most productive. Take care to ensure your labor fulfills you. And then this says, when am I my most productive? Am I feeling fulfilled in my work? If no, how do I change that? Wow. So the divine is really encouraging you to put in the work towards something because you will reap some sort of reward or the abundance or the fruits of your labor. This is really positive energy. It's like, I almost feel this like instant energy coming through. It's like whatever it is that you wish to manifest, when you put in the work, you will almost immediately receive the reward for whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. So let's go ahead and look at your other cards. We'll put your crystal over here. I'm also feeling this like very warm energy with your pile, this like building of heat or building momentum type energy. Let's see what else we have. We have the Saboteur. Light attributes. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Shadow attribute. Induces self-destructive behavior of the desire to undermine others. Wow. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment. So you guys are really in a very like boss bee energy. A very like bad, like wanting to put in the work. It's this energy of like empowering yourself here. But with this energy of empowerment also comes this energy of doubt, which is really interesting. So you guys may be putting in the work towards something. Your spirit guides are hard confirming that you will receive abundance. You will receive some sort of manifestation, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, as long as you continue to put in the work. And they're showing me focused effort over a period of time. So it may take some time to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So don't let this like doubt overpower you. And it's interesting with the light attribute, it says highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So you guys could be really manifesting something big. It's something I'm seeing, something that could drastically change your life or change the projection of your life, the way your life is going. And so there could be, because this manifestation is so big, some sort of fear around what if I actually get what I want? That may be coming up. Interesting. Let's see what else we have. We have the Sandpiper Spirit with number 51, Be Playful. The divine really wants you to embrace this energy of joy. Embrace this energy of fun. You guys could be in an energy of, because you're trying so hard to manifest something, you guys could be like putting your self-care on the back burner, putting your self-love on the back burner. And your spirit guides and the divine want you to have whatever it is that you want, but they don't want you to like break your back getting there, is something that I'm seeing. So I feel this energy, I feel the divine really encouraging you to build some sort of routine or some sort of habit. This like slow and steady energy is something that I see for you guys coming through, that the divine wants you to work toward. Because the divine wants you to be happy. The divine wants you to be playful and be in this energy of love and joy and connecting to your inner child. The divine also wants you to manifest whatever it is that you want. But whenever your manifestation or your drive to manifest overcomes this energy of joy and play and fun, then sometimes we can feel resentful. Like, I worked so hard to get here and now I'm unhappy. Because your spirit guides and the divine really are trying to say whatever it is that you want may bring you a sort of instant gratification or this instant feeling of like happiness, but it won't last long. It's this feeling of like, I feel like you guys may be in this energy of like chasing something because you think if you get that thing, it will make you happy, which is really interesting. And the divine is really trying to highlight that happiness, joy, play is created in the present moment. It's created from within. And that's not me saying that whatever it is that you want to manifest, you shouldn't go after. You should create goals and work toward your goals and have dreams and have visions, but don't let that break your back is really what I'm trying to say. Like, don't let that energy of drive and ambition be your downfall is something I'm seeing. Let's see what else we have. We have Saturn in Leo with generosity. Yeah, and Saturn can talk about the limitation of time it can talk about, it's the Lord of Time, so it can talk about being too focused on like how long it will take. Your spirit guides are saying it will take however long it takes for you to manifest this thing. If you can stay focused over a period of time, you will manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But, and even with the energy of Leo here, Leo talks about play. It's the 5th house. It talks about your inner child, having fun, expressing yourself, entertaining yourself. So I feel like you guys really are, the divine is trying to encourage you to find this balance between work and play. And the divine is also trying, I feel like, maybe trying to get you to see a sort of, I'm hearing all or nothing mentality. So the divine may be trying to get you to recognize this all or nothing mentality. It's like, if I don't get what I want when I want it, then there's no point. And that's not the point here. The divine is saying that there is a point. There is purpose in having goals, in achieving your dreams, in working toward your ambition. But there's also a point in playing and having fun and expressing your inner child. And even in this card, we see somebody like on an air balloon ride. So there may be like a much needed vacation that the divine may be encouraging you to take, or even a staycation. I actually want to read this card out of the book and see what it says. Because I do feel like you guys could have a lot of Capricorn energy, a lot of 10th house energy, or a lot of Aquarius energy in your chart. So you guys may be very hardworking, very, very goal-driven. I'm also seeing Virgo as well. Very like goal-driven, hardworking, dedicated. But it's like you can sometimes, I feel like, become too ambitious, where it's like you put aside other people's needs or other people's wants, or even your own like self-love or self-care. You may put it on the back burner in pursuit of this goal. I feel like you guys have the focus down, where it's like you're very focused when it comes to manifesting something. But again, the divine is saying it takes time. So even if it doesn't happen in the time that you want it to, everything is happening in divine timing. So the divine is encouraging you to embrace this energy of play. Be playful. We have 5 here as well, which talks about change. 5 can also talk about adventure as well. So the divine may be encouraging you to maybe plan a trip, or take a trip, or do some traveling, or even just a staycation, time away from work. I want to look at the Saturn in Leo, see what it says in the book. Saturn in Leo. When Saturn in Leo is drawn, the subject of the reading has much creative joy to share. If this is offered with no strings attached, the chances of successful outcome are assured. Interesting. When Saturn in Leo is drawn, the subject of the reading has much creative joy to share. So you guys could have some sort of creative project or very creative energy that you're trying to put out into this world. This could be having to do with your work. You guys may work in a creative field. And this says, if this is offered with no strings attached, the chances of a successful outcome are assured. Yeah, so I feel this energy of like the divine may be encouraging you not to completely forget about your desires, your dreams, your ambitions, but don't and again with the saboteur energy here, it's like don't sabotage your joy for your work. And a lot of people sometimes struggle with the balance of work and play, but I feel like this is almost your challenge at this time, to find balance in work and play. And then we have intuition. Number 28. Yeah. Intuition. The divine is really encouraging you to trust your intuition. If you feel like resting one day, rest. If you feel like putting in a little more work, put in a little more work. If you feel like you're overdoing it in some sort of way, maybe take a break. Maybe have some fun. Yeah. Intuition. Yeah. The divine is encouraging you to trust your intuition. I want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. I just saw 11:55 on the clock timer. So you guys could be seeing repeating 1s and repeating 5s. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot. Also really interesting. I was hearing, what if you were happy? What if you had fun? What if you allowed yourself to relax? What if you allowed yourself to play? Really interesting. And with the number 5 being the number of change, there could be a change happening when it comes to what you desire, is something that I'm seeing. Really interesting. I feel this, it's like they're showing me, I'll tell you an example. For example, I had a desire to move to Florida, and I was very driven in this desire. I put aside everything. I was like eating sandwiches and not going out, not treating myself, not buying the things I needed because I was putting all my time, my money, and my energy into manifesting the desire to move to Florida. And I spent a year putting in the time, the energy, the effort. And I had a lot of signs come up, like maybe you don't want to move to Florida. Maybe staying where you are isn't such a bad thing. But I pushed all those signs away, and I was like, no, this is what I want. This is what I'm getting. This is where I'm going. And I was so driven and so focused, and it wasn't meant for me to move to Florida. And when the time came, it didn't feel right to move. And that's actually whenever I created this channel. And I started putting my time, my energy, my effort into creating this channel, but I wanted to create it from a place of not breaking my back to get there. So I took like a month off of work, started my channel, started actually doing self-care, self-love, and I see that energy for you guys where it's like you may be so focused on manifesting something. It's like, I feel like the divine may be encouraging you to actually sit down and ask, is this what you actually want? Or do you want something else? And it's okay if your desire, your dream changes. It'll be different for everybody with the intuition card here. But I want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. What message does the divine have for pile number 2? What message does the divine card have for pile 2? Okay. So we're only taking upright, and this is a fairly new deck for me. So we have the Child of Spells. This is the Page of Wands. I just saw 15:15 on the clock timer. Lots of 1s and 5s for this pile. The Page of Wands can talk about new creative endeavors, new creative inspiration. There may be something new that you want to create. Or you may be at the beginning of a project or the beginning of a creative project. I was hearing, I think it's in High School Musical. They say like, it's the start of something new. I feel that energy for you guys. It's the start of something new. Yeah. The divine is encouraging this. It's like there could be something new that the divine is trying to show you. But you may be so focused on something else that it's like you're not allowing yourself to see. We have the Enchanter, which is the Magician. Yeah. And even with the owl here, you may have felt drawn to pile number 1 as well. The Enchanter. The Magician. The Magician talks about manifestation as well. So trust your intuition. If you do feel called to keep working towards something, don't stop doing it because of my story, because of my example. That was just me. Everybody's different. If you feel called to continue to work toward this project or this goal, that is here with the Enchanter. And then we have the White Heart, which is the Fool. Interesting. And in this deck, the White Heart is also the cover of the box. And it talks about, like in the intro, following the White Heart through the forest. So I feel this energy, the divine is encouraging you to follow your inspiration. Follow your creative pull is something that I'm seeing. Whatever you feel called to create, follow it. This could involve taking a leap of faith or stepping into the unknown with the Fool here. And then we have the Wise Woman, which is the Empress. A lot of messages of divination here, because with this, like the bones, you guys could be into like divination is something that I'm seeing as well. Follow the signs. It's interesting too, because your spirit guides are saying there's signs in everything. Everything could be a sign. It's just whatever you interpret it as. Interesting. And but the Wise Woman is the High Priestess, which also talks about intuition. And it's interesting that you guys have 0, 1, and 2. You guys have the Fool, the Magician, and the High Priestess. Again, I'm hearing this is the start of something new. There could be a new creative project, a new path, and I just heard a ding for confirmation, that you guys feel like following. And the divine is really encouraging you to follow it. To release this energy of fear. And even with the Saboteur here, it says highlights your fear of self-empowerment. So the divine is really encouraging you to empower yourself. What if you achieved this dream? What if you followed your passion? You followed your creative desire. You followed that creative pull. And then we have the Ace of Boons. And the divine is saying that the divine will help you along the way. With the Ace of Boons here, this is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like whatever you need will be made available to you. It's like, I feel like the divine is saying that the universe, the divine, whatever you believe in, is co-creating your path. It's like, yes, you have to show up. You have to take the leap of faith. You have to put in the work, the productivity, the effort. But the divine is also coming to meet you halfway. Because whatever you want, the divine also wants for you. And that's kind of what I was saying is whenever I was saying not to completely give up and diminish and dismiss your goals or your dreams or your desires to relax and play and have fun. You have to have a balance of both. And that's what I feel like the message is for the divine, from the divine for you, is to have balance between work and play. To not completely give up on your dreams, to not self-sabotage whenever it comes to stepping toward whatever it is that you want to, but also to remember to take care of yourself. Yeah. And I also feel this strong message of divine timing coming through. There may be a little bit of time that has to pass for you to receive some sort of manifestation. It's like the divine is saying you will receive whatever it is that you want. It may just not be in the timing that you want it, because the divine is co-creating with you. You and the divine creating something. Yeah. And with the elderly man and the elderly woman, there could be some sort of elders. I'm seeing like a grandparents that could be very encouraging of you, or you could receive some sort of advice or guidance from somebody elderly. I'm also hearing, I feel like maybe looking at or listening to the people who have whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, because they've gone down that path. They've pursued that dream or that passion, maybe listening to them speak about what it's like to get that. It's going to be different for everybody, of course, when you manifest something. Some things give people more fulfillment than others. But with the elderly here, I feel like maybe listening to some sort of elderly advice is something that I see for you guys. Again, with the rabbit, we have the message of fertility and abundance. Yeah. Your spirit guides are also showing me it's like you can have whatever it is that you want. With the Ace of Boons here, the Ace of Pentacles, and the universe will help you create it. And I keep hearing every time I look at this white heart, follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. So you have to follow the path. Wherever it is that you're going, there may be a certain outline of steps that will get you there. You have to put in that work, but also the universe is conspiring in your favor. And I feel like that's the message from the divine, that the divine wants you to be happy, that the divine wants you to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, and it will help you. I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and comment down below. Let me know if this resonated. Subscribe as well. We would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 3 with the deer and oat and healing, this is your reading and the clear quartz crystal. So we have card number 15 here. I'm gonna read this out of the book. I do just want to start by saying the deer can talk about nurturing, and I just heard a ding for confirmation. It can talk about mothering yourself, taking care of yourself, self-care, self-love, nurturing yourself. We're gonna put your crystal up here, and I'm gonna read this card out of the book, number 15. Okay, so I'll hold this card up. This says, the shy and gentle fallow deer is known for its white spots and the the shy and gentle fallow deer is known for its white spots and the broad velvety antlers it sheds and regrows each year. Similarly, oats are symbols of restorative nutrition. Even in poor soil, oats can flourish, providing hearty sustenance. Rest and recharge, moderation and mindfulness are key as you recover from trauma or a period of intense exertion. What practices nourish my soul? Yeah, so I feel a strong emphasis on self-care, self-love, and we actually have a self-care card here, so we'll look at that. Yeah, so I feel like the divine could really be urging you that you need to take a break, that you need to rest, recharge, relax, not worry. Let's see what else we have. We have the networker. Light attributes, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Shadow attributes, conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. Interesting with the networker here, this is reminding me of Gemini energy, and Gemini is ruled by the mind, it's ruled by Mercury. So this like overexertion energy could be very mental, is something that I'm seeing. Like, and I'm feeling like worry, anxiety, sadness, like your mind just like running and running and running. And it's interesting that we had mindfulness mentioned. So the divine may be encouraging you to build a mindfulness practice or a meditation practice. I'm also seeing like, I just heard a ding for confirmation, maybe like exercising or doing something physical to get your mental energy out. I'm also seeing like painting or working with your hands or crafting. You guys could have a lot of like built up mental energy that the divine could be encouraging you to let go of right now. And this could be through mindfulness. I'm also hearing moving meditation, so maybe walking while meditating or doing the dishes while meditating or laundry while meditating. See what else we have. We have the skunk, number 54, know your worth. Yeah. I'm also with the deer energy here. This talks about the mother. So you guys could be moms is something that I'm seeing as well. But with the skunk being here, the divine wants you to know that you are valuable because you are. You are worthy because you are. It doesn't matter what work you do, or I am feeling like the strong energy of work. So like it doesn't matter if you like, it's like the divine is trying to say that your value is not inherent in the things that you do. Your value is inherent in you. Because the energy you are brings to the things you do. That's why it has value, because you are the one that's valuable, not what you do. So I feel like the divine is really saying, take care of you because you are the most valuable thing. And then we have flirtation with Venus in Sagittarius and the number 9. So we have the number 9 repeating. 54 reduces to 9, and then number 9, flirtation. I feel this energy, if you guys are in a relationship, maybe spicing things up in your relationship, maybe taking a trip with your partner, even just if it's like a small little getaway to the town over, or trying new food with your partner, or dating your partner again if you guys are in a relationship. If you guys are single, I feel like you guys could be dating more or connecting with more people. Let's see what your self-care card is. Beauty ritual. Yeah. So because you guys have the message of nourishing yourself, you guys could nourish yourself through doing a beauty ritual. This could be painting your nails. This could be lotioning your body. Your spirit guides are saying an everything shower, and I just saw 555 on the clock timer. So an everything shower where you wash your hair, condition your hair, exfoliate, shave, soak your feet, like just like really taking care of your body is something that's coming through, or doing things that make you feel more beautiful as well. I feel like you guys could be going through some sort of glow up as well. I feel this strongly in your energy. And if you guys are single, I feel like you guys are attracting a lot of romantic interests is something that I'm seeing. So that might be why the divine is saying know your worth. Because if you guys are single, I feel like the divine is really trying to say that you want to be with a person or with a partner who also has this energy of self-worth, self-value. You don't want to be with a person or a partner who is very clingy or needy or insecure, because that drains your energy. Is something I'm seeing for you guys as well. I feel like you guys are coming off as very magnetic, very attractive to other people as well. I want to read this flirtation card out of the book and see what it says. This is Venus in Sagittarius. This says, oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Venus in Sagittarius, flirtation. There is, when this card is selected in a reading, a possibility of marriage or a relationship with someone from another country. Often this comes through a meeting at a university or other learning institution. Women who choose this card usually seek a heroic, adventurous kind of partner, a romantic Indiana Jones. Interesting. So if you guys are in a relationship, you guys could be experiencing a deepening in your connection, or like an evolution or a growth. So this could be, if you guys are dating, maybe getting engaged, or if you guys are engaged, maybe getting married, or maybe buying a house together or starting a family. That's something that's here. Interesting with the deer here as well, talking about mother energy. You guys, if you guys have been trying to conceive, that energy is here for you as well. Like the deepening, or if you guys have been thinking about starting a family, I feel like you guys may be coming to a decision is something that I'm seeing. Only take that if that resonates. Let's see. I also feel like the divine could be encouraging you to embrace your more feminine energy with Venus, beauty, and then the deer here as well. This more nurturing energy, this more receptive energy as well. This softening energy, the divine could be encouraging you to embrace as well. The divine really is encouraging you to recognize your worth, recognize your value, recognize, and especially if you guys are single, recognize the potential that you have to be an amazing partner is something that I'm seeing. If you guys are looking for a partner, again, we had that message of like institution or school. You guys could meet this person. I just heard a ding in like traveling or at a school or at a university. But the divine really has its focus on you. The partnership is kind of like almost to the side, but because it's focused on you, the divine wants you to recognize how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how nurturing you are, how empathetic you are. And I feel like this energy, when you embrace this energy, it's almost like allowing you to go through some sort of glow up. Because you know your value, I feel like you're also growing in confidence, or self-confidence is something that I'm seeing. And with the networker card here as well, the divine could be encouraging you to maybe put yourself out there or connect with others or communicate with others. I'm seeing a lot of Gemini energy here, so this could be with neighbors or with siblings, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah. Very different from the other piles. I feel like for you guys, the divine is encouraging you to focus on self-love, doing the things that you enjoy. And it's like you may meet people who also are doing things that they enjoy. And it's like you guys may have shared interest is something that I'm seeing. So for example, they're showing me like if you really love pottery, maybe taking a pottery class and putting yourself out there, and you may meet other people who also love pottery and you guys already have that shared interest. Yeah, really strong focus on self-love. Self-love. Loving yourself, accepting that you are beautiful. Accepting that you're an amazing, empathetic, kind, caring person who also deserves to be surrounded by amazing, kind, caring people. I also feel the energy pink strongly here. Pink is the energy of the higher heart chakra, so maybe wearing pink or surrounding yourself with the color pink could be very healing for you guys, because pink also is talks about like self-love. It can also be a very feminine energy. So if you guys don't feel very comfortable with the color pink, that may be a sign that you guys need to focus more on self-love, self-care, and also your femininity is something I'm seeing. And you don't have to be a woman. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy. So if you're a guy watching this, maybe focusing more on your feminine side, which is just this energy of receiving, of softening, of allowing, of nurturing, of caring. Yeah. I want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. I just saw 12:21 on the clock timer, which 12 reduces to the number 3, 21 reduces to the number 3, which is the Empress. And the Empress is also Venus. So a lot of feminine energy coming through. The divine is really encouraging you to get in touch with your soft side, with your feminine side, with the energy of flow. Also this like calming energy as well. I feel like the divine is encouraging you to embrace the energy of peace, of calm, of rest, of relaxation, of doing the things you enjoy. Let's go ahead and draw your tarot cards. Can we please get a message from the divine for pile number 3? Message from the divine for pile number 3. 2 more cards, please. A message from the divine. Okay. So we're only taking uprights. So you guys have the Two of Boons. Interesting. With the troll underneath the bridge. I feel like the divine is really wanting you to realize that you are good enough. You are valuable. You are good enough to receive love, to receive kind, caring energy. I feel like you guys could be people pleasers is something that I'm feeling, or you guys could overexert your energy for others. I feel like you guys do a lot for other people. And that's why I feel like if you guys are single, you guys are going to make an amazing partner. And that's why the divine could be very protective around who you attract into your life. Because you guys are very sweet, kind, caring souls. And you deserve to be with somebody who is also that way. With the Two of Boons, this is the Two of Pentacles, so it can talk about bringing balance to your life. So you guys could, again, I'm feeling this strong energy. You guys could be very generous, very giving when it comes to doing for other people. And so the divine is really asking you to bring this energy into balance by giving back to yourself, by doing things for yourself, by taking care of yourself, by focusing on nurturing yourself. We'll put that there. And then we have the Nine of Challenges. This is the Nine of Swords. Interesting. I feel with the Nine of Swords, I feel like you guys could have a certain belief that the world is a dangerous place or that people won't understand you. Because the Nine of Swords can talk about fear. And the divine is saying that this fear is an illusion. And that's why I feel like the divine really could be encouraging you to do the things that you love. And if you're not sure, if you feel like you don't have a passion or you're not really inspired to do things, maybe trying out things and being like, well, I'm kind of interested in pottery, for example. Maybe I should take a pottery class and see how it goes. Or I'm kind of interested in rock climbing. Maybe I should go to a place that has a rock wall or something like this. Putting yourself out there, stepping out of the fear of the mind. Again, that energy of anxiety, I feel like the divine is encouraging you to release, to let go of. Then we have the Enchanter's Wheel. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So there is a lot of change around you guys. But I feel like this is coming, I feel like the change is involving your energy and doing things that replenish your energy instead of deplete your energy. And I'm not saying that you don't have to help people or you don't have to care about people, but but that energy is here of finding balance, of not over-giving, and also remembering to give back to yourself. And this allowing of giving back to yourself is allowing for a lot of positive change and transformation. Again, they're showing me a glow up. Let's see what else we have. We have the Seven of Challenges, which is the Seven of Swords, which can talk about, it's kind of similar to another pile. This can talk about self-sabotage. Also, I feel like I am feeling this energy like you guys may have these ideas or beliefs that like the world is a scary place, or if you put yourself out there, people aren't going to, like people are going to hurt you, or people are going to take from you, or people are going to steal from you. I feel this like very protective energy around you guys. I feel like the divine may be encouraging you to soften to this energy. And it's interesting that these animals are foxes, because sometimes foxes can get a bad rap of being thieves or of, you know, stealing things that aren't theirs. But the fox also represents this energy of partnership. The fox has only one partner throughout its life. It's very loyal to its partner. Sorry about that. My mom just actually appeared out of nowhere. I didn't know that she was coming over, but she just appeared and she actually brought me a gift. So it's really interesting that I was talking about the foxes and how foxes only have one partner. And yes, they may be stealing things or taking things, but they're bringing it to their partner. So you guys actually may be receiving some sort of gift from your partner is something that I'm seeing, or a gift from somebody in general. And it may be something that you really, really like, or something that it's like a person may think of you and give you a gift is something that I'm seeing as well. But I feel like the divine really wants you to let go of this anxiety, let go of this worry, and trust that everything is working out exactly as it should. That everything has a higher purpose and a higher plan. Yeah, and there is a lot of message about partnership in this reading. So if you guys are single, you may be attracting a partner. Or if you guys are in a relationship, you may be experiencing a deepening of your connection. And then we have the Seeker of Spells. So this is the Knight of Wands. And look, even in the background over here, we have a fox. Again, another fox. You guys may be seeing a lot of foxes in images or tattoos or t-shirts or on TV. And also, it's really interesting, whenever I had paused the video and I went to go answer the door because my mom was at the door, on my TV was an image of a fox. So the divine may be sending you images of foxes. And the fox also represents play. It represents joy. It represents having fun. So you guys the divine may be encouraging you to have more fun in life. Maybe not taking things as seriously, letting things go, letting things roll off your back, allowing yourself to have fun. And I love that we have the pink flower at the bottom over here. And then we have the pink flowers in this flirtation card. So the divine may be encouraging you to, it's like flowery type energy, maybe surrounding yourself with flowers, buying yourself some flowers, wearing the color pink. This like very like pink flower energy. We have it here as well. Yeah, a lot of signs and synchronicities coming through. I feel like the universe wants you to know that you are safe, that everything is okay, to trust that the universe has your back, to trust that things are working out for you, to release anxiety, to let go of worry, and also to put time and energy into the things that ignite you, that give you energy. Self-love, taking care of yourself, taking care of not only the things you need, but the things you want. And actually, I do want to note with all of these pink flowers here, my mom, whenever she stopped by, she gave me a pink flower cup. I feel like the universe wants you to know that you are connected to everything. You're connected to me through this reading. You're connected to your friends. You're connected to your family, those who love you, those who care about you. The divine really wants you to know that you are not alone, especially if you're going through some sort of healing phase. There is also a message of inspiration coming through, that if you guys have been in a period of lacking inspiration or not feeling creative, I feel like that creative spark is going to be coming back very soon. And the divine wants you to know and trust that it's, again, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like things can't be bad all the time. Just like things can't be good all the time, but when things are good, allow yourself to enjoy them. It's something I see. A lot of fox symbolism here. Maybe the fox could be one of your spirit animals. It's something that I see as well. And the fox can also talk about creativity as well. Creativity, allowing yourself to be inspired. allowing yourself to feel joy, allowing yourself to feel this spark of love as well is something that I see. See what else I'm seeing. Messages from the divine. The pink flowers are also reminding me of cherry blossoms, which the cherry blossom is a symbol of mortality. So you guys may have a fear of death is something I'm seeing, but within the fear of death is the fear of change. So I feel like the divine is really wanting you to be comfortable in this energy of change, allowing things to change for the better. Yeah. And also, the divine really wants you to not sabotage things when things are good. Because I feel this energy, because of this anxiety, almost feeling like, because we know that things naturally happen in cycles, and just as the wheel turns down, the wheel turns up. Whenever the wheel is turned up, I have this feeling you guys may think like, oh, well, things are good now, and obviously things aren't going to be good forever, so it's almost like I feel like this like pushing toward the bad. Like, I know whenever things are bad that at least things are bad and they can't get any worse. Which is really interesting. I feel like your spirit guides really want you to focus on the good times and let the good times roll. Allow yourself to be in the energy of joy, self-love, self-care, of feeling beautiful, of feeling valuable, of feeling like you're good enough. Allow yourself to embrace in that energy. I feel like you guys may also have red hair or may be attracted to the color red right now. Red and pink is something I see strongly, which deals with the root chakra and then the higher heart chakra. So maybe wearing the color pink or wearing the color red or getting in touch with the colors pink and red. Surrounding yourself with the colors pink and red. Actually, you know what I'm just now noticing as well? Even on this lady's kimono, she has the pink flowers. Wow, you guys are very protected by spirit. So when you feel this anxiety or maybe like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be safe, your spirit guides and the divine want you to release this fear and trust and know that you are always protected by the divine. Always. Always. And I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And if this resonated, comment down below and let me know. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.